Jay talking, I'm Bradley Jay, and in case you missed the tall ships, here's a little video shot around and beside that big old green monster, the Alexander von Humboldt II, as it leaves Boston Harbor. The gentleman in the blue shirt is a Boston Harbor pilot. His name is Mike, and he's going to take this tall ship out of the harbor. This is a German ship, and the crew told me they really loved Boston, saying it's very European, but they also said they're glad to get underway. After all, they are sailors, and they want to get sailing. Preparations for departure are almost finished, and here's the gentleman we met earlier, Mike from Boston Harbor Pilots, to tell us what's going on.
Hi, it's Mike with the Boston Pilots. We're here aboard the Alex von Humboldt II. We're scheduled to depart at 0800. Interesting vessel, all volunteer crew, German flag. As we approach 8 o'clock, we'll be pulling the gangway in, and then we'll start letting go lines.
One of the best things for me about being on board is that it's a little bit like being on a European trip. As I mentioned, the crew speaks German, and I get to practice my German. And I also really liked talking with the crew and having them explain to me what they do. Here's second mate Martin.
We just left beautiful Boston. My job was basically to just make sure that the lines are cast off in the right order, that the gangway was brought in, and of course always watch that nothing happens to anyone. Safety is my main job.
And we're going to now go into where they have all the machines and the maps and stuff, and Martin's going to explain it.
So you see our ship. This is our vector, so we know where we're going to be in, I think it's set to 6 minutes. Not sure.
Okay.
Anyway, so the red line is where we want to go. The white space is where we want to stay, and the blue space, that's shallow water, that's where we don't want to go.
Sounds easy.
Very simple. It's like a computer game, except that out there is a real ship attached to the whole thing.
Okay. Crew activity, the teamwork of hoisting those sails. It's really exciting for me. At this point, the ship is safely on its way, and we have been extracted from the Humboldt. And here's Harbor Pilot Mike again to talk about the experience today.
Oh, it was wonderful. The captain and the crew were very accommodating, very professional, and the weather was perfect. You know, it's an all-volunteer crew. They just signed on a new batch of recruits or sailors, so they're going to take this opportunity with this beautiful weather to train them so that they can safely handle the sails when they start the race tonight at 1800 up to Canada.
So there we go, a great day out in Boston Harbor on the final day of tall ships heading back to Boston. Aboard one of the Boston pilot boats. Thanks to Boston Pilots for making this possible.